Hello everyone, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. Last time we returned to the Underdark, were attacked by a bullet, thought we were all going to die, and then the bullet ran away. So, before we do anything else, let's try and keep Astarion alive. We do have quite the surplus of potions at the moment, so rather than using our spells that I think we will need more dynamically, we'll burn through a couple of those. And let's keep moving, I guess. The Minotaurs are up there in a direction that my camera refuses to pan to, and along these main straits we were knocked down and attacked by a bullet, and now I really don't know what to expect on any given corner. And so whether it's in a few sessions time.
Timuscan torch stalks. Hell of a combination.
Okay. These things.
By one, blown up by the other.
Okay. This sounds delightful. Dead dark dwarves there. Dwargar. As I was saying, everyone keeps putting their weapons away and resheathing them. Whether it's death that finds us soon for a TPK, or whether we reach the end of early access content, I can imagine that there's not going to be too much longer left in this campaign. So if there's anything very particular you're hoping to see or experience in this campaign, let me know in the comments. I'm very aware that we currently have that book with the gem, you know, the one, this thing that we've not played with. I don't know what that is, whether it's going to be a bunch of zombies that pop out of it and attack us, or we get sucked into the book. Who knows with D&D? But right now, there's all these plants around, and I'm not really sure how I want to deal with this situation. I think let's hop back over to this side. Keep a gap of space on the surface between us, and Astarion, perhaps no, you're not going to let me. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, that's a cloud of spores that I'm sure I don't want to be in. And let me guess, as soon as you attack these things, they just grow back, right? Oh wow, yeah, that's a bad time. But now they seem to be gone. Alright. For now, that problem seems resolved. Everyone please hop back over the gap. This is session 73, and I don't want to TPK, I assure you, but I feel like it just must be happening soon. Are these spores going to go away and let me get this stuff? Alright, I will happily take those supplies. Now, what are they? Oh my god. Okay, there's like a whole group of people up there. Let's just go down here for a second.
Looks like there was a fight. No love lost between Dwergar and Myconids, it seems.
So we've got dark dwarves and mushroom people as my limited lore knowledge presents me. So clearly up on that cliffside there was a whole load of myconoids. Whether they... well, they didn't immediately attack us, so that's nice to see. What else there is to be found around these corners with these very wonderful mushrooms. Who knows? Right now, I'll take any experience that isn't just getting destroyed by things far larger than I am. Decrepit village. Okay. My next question is it an abandoned village?
The names of settlements are crossed out. Breachstone, Sinkhole, Salson, Lolth, Old Kell, Demons.
That sounds like 3 places I don't want to go.
The camp looks abandoned. And rightly so.
Alright, well that answers that question. I'm just really hoping that none of what we find is just like really, really trapped. Because... oh, this goes executed.
Something the matter?
No, Shadowheart, you just got in the way of my click. Alright, and just about now is when you think, okay, this is the false sense of security before everything kicks off again. There'll be another earthquake or another thing threatening to kill us. That's the same piece of cliff. Alright, up or down? Up presented us with a whole bunch of NPCs that... I presume the gas that lets us speak telepathically will let us speak to the mushroom people if they don't have, like, lips and lungs and voices for speaking common, but I'm not super sure. God, it's amazing here, isn't it? We'll just keep slowly plodding along. Not getting destroyed by anything. Oh yeah, that's great. 4 failed perception checks. I wish the game wouldn't tell you when you failed a check, because now I know something is up, but I don't know what is up. So if I wasn't metagaming, I would just be running through here as I'd run through the last 55 seconds. But now I'm like, is there a trap? Is there a secret? There's another logbook. The inside cover reads Burrow Warden Myrna. The pages are lined with neat calculations, equipment logs, and expedition notes. The final entry reads Expedition number 42. Back after a 10-day in the northern quadrant, 2 potential mining sites scouted, discovered a vein of anadur. Well, so did a bang-up job, organised shifts and fed the first dig. Brother or not, he'll be a great burrow warden one day, but he needs to keep his temper in check and practice reading the stone. He's as blind as a surfacer sometimes, planning to take him out later along the Ebon Lake to practice. Alright. Workbenches, fancy crystals. I'm sure some of this stuff is worth a pretty penny, but it's not stuff that we can pick up, so maybe we need pickaxes or something. Oh, that's a lot of dead stuff. That is a lot of dead stuff. Should I be sneaking through all of this? Because I'm not making that effort, and it's going to be a lot of tedium to do all this half as fast. Underdark Beach. Okay. Seems like a fairly limited scope of what can come out and attack us from here, so... I don't know if safe is the word, but not in absolute immediate danger. Oh no.
Sun's come. Heard you stumbling. Can hear you blinking. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush you before something hungry comes along.
His gnarled fist grips an axe.
Oh god. I feel like we should have a dwarf option. I can be discreet, no need for bloodshed. Oh boy. Standard.
Finish flapping that mouth of yours. Good. Let's make this quick.
Alright, how many of them? 4. And we're surprised. Oh, just Andrew is surprised. Alright. Where are they? I guess I shouldn't have come down into the pit of shattered people. That's probably my first mistake. Where are these foes? Way on up high, way up high, one down low, and another up high. Alright, well, being this far down certainly seems like a disadvantage. But Astarion can't reach this rope, which is just dumb. In which case, I guess we're going to start attacking and hope that maybe from here they might not be able to get an angle immediately down on this cliff edge if there's some hollow space here, but I think that's being a bit too ambitious. They're dwarves, so they will be resistant to poisons. There's no point in coating my blade right now. Lovely. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh no! Yeah, this is happening. Alright. Fortunately, Shadowheart is a cleric. So I guess we're going to sneak up to here. And we have our Channel Divinity available to us. Turn all of those undead, please. Alright. We got 3 of them. That's pretty good going. Not very much to do for a bonus action. So let's just take a step back. And somebody told me with control, if you hold the control button, you can rotate your character, because backstabbing is a thing in this game. It's not in tabletop, but managing to not present your back to another character is very beneficial. Gale does not have dark vision. Shatter would get 5 of these folks. I'm not sure if their fear... A turned creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from the creature who turned it as possible. It can't willingly move to a space within that character. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can use only its dash action to try and escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action instead. Well, I didn't think this game had a programmed dodge action. But I think for right now... Is this concentration? It's not. But it would be one of our very limited second level spell slots. I'd like more people to be higher up, but right now Gale doesn't seem to be the one to best be there. Are these all the spells we have? They are. Alright. Why do I need a target? Or is it just to open enough space to put the thing down? Ah, I'm flailing because I don't want to start concentrating on stuff and then immediately lose that concentration. That's what I'm most worried about right now. But repeated... Hopefully we can get more damage out of this over several turns than we can in one shatter. Also, Gale, please consume a potion. Alright, this one's on the move. And they cast Bane on Shadowheart and the Flaming Sphere, which is interesting. Right. Andrew. Obviously, Moonbeam is incredibly powerful. I think, if we double check what Andrew is wearing... Embroidered with the simple maxim, nature is the true state of the word, this power relates to faint... Armor radiates faint divine power. Undead creatures that attack the wearer receive 1d6 radiant damage. So we kind of want him up in the front lines here. I would, however, like to get rid of this guy's concentration. It's a shame I can't quite get line of sight to Thorn Whip him down. But with the rest of these guys in the way... Try and not get Shadowheart in this attack. The other option would be to create a fog cloud down here so that we cannot be targeted as easily because they won't be able to see us. I don't know if that would be a huge detriment to us though. Right, let's stick with simple stuff. And bonus action Shillelagh. Then we have one of the turned creatures trying to flee from Shadowheart. That's absolutely fine. And Astarion is back and is able to climb. Now, I would think that shoving as an action here would be very beneficial if we can indeed make this attack land, but we're not the strongest. Also, they are currently concentrating on Bane, and I would like to stop that. So instead, we're going to sneak attack action, and then attack with a bonus action as well, I think. Oh! That's a big crit! Let me see how much that was for. 15 and 14. I'm not really sure why it attacks twice like that. But I'm very grateful for it. Right, who's next? This guy's up here. We can't make it close enough to bite him, but we can stand here and that might stop them climbing down. We will see in a moment. Gale is ensnared, and they missed a shot on Andrew. And the spellcaster has mirror imaged and gotten his weapon out. Important to remember that dwarves are proficient with many weapons. Oh, lovely. And so just because he's a spellcaster doesn't mean he won't be proficient with some weapons. Okay. Oh, so what happened there is Shadowheart was afraid of one of these guys, and so even though it's her turn, she attempted to move away from the creature causing her fear, and that induced a attack of opportunity. which is a really bad thing. So Shadowheart is rolling death saves. Gale is again very injured. So he's going to be taking a large potion for himself. It's 12 hit points. And now what we want to be doing down here is trying to get rid of mainly the novice Garmor. They've used their action surge, so that's one fewer things for us to be worrying about. Unfortunately, we are lacking good ways to attack in the dark, because we've not used dark vision for ourselves yet. We could magic missile. Let's see what we've got for scrolls, because I know Gale is very scroll rich at the moment. We want things that induce a saving throw rather than attacks that require an attack roll. Scroll of Burning Hands could be good at the right angle, but of course... Oh, this hasn't been pertinent for a long time, but I'll go over it just in case you didn't know. Gale is an evocation wizard, so on his character sheet you'll see that... Which level do we learn it? There you go, Sculpt Spells. Create pockets of safety within your evocation spells. Allied creatures automatically succeed their saving throws and take no damage from these spells. So if Gale moves over to about here, and then uses a Scroll of Burning Hands, this is going to injure the 2 zombies and 1 Dwarga that are in the area of effect, but save our allies from its damaging effects. Although they all make their saving throw, which is a great shame. So they hit us, but they get hit back. And Andrew is up. Right. First of all, of course, it's going to be a 2nd level healing word for Shadowheart. Because she is the only one that can raise us if we die, and I don't want that to happen. Now, we still have a main action. This guy is the guy that I dislike the most. We do have Shillelagh going, so I think we're just going to start wailing on this guy. That's a good 9. The reanimated corpse was afraid, or turned, as it were. So Astarion is up. Two 2v1ing up here probably isn't the most wise thing to be doing. Do any of our spells offer us any great benefit? We can blind this guy. It's an action once per battle. I'm going to assume they get a chance to save against that as well, which isn't going to be most ideal. I think I'm just going to keep with what I know here. A critical hit, but not a great one. And then we will bite this guy. Now we are happy, so we have that bonus to our rolls. They miss us. And they have hunters marked Astarion. They cast blindness, but Astarion saved. Shadowheart making... Oh, come on. Strap in, people. This could go on for a little while. Gale. Oh, this guy's enlarged. That's great. That went pretty well. Bonus action, Gale could probably do with a potion. I'd really rather not have 2 people going down just because I didn't use an extra potion. Shadowheart is still down, but Andrew will get a turn shortly. Oh, the zombies have healing potions. That's delightful. Alright, I think the zombies aren't really our biggest concern right now. One more. This guy is no longer turned. And Astarion is back up top. I wish I had Fairy Fire, because that would give me advantage on subsequent attacks. But since we don't, we broke their concentration, which is excellent, and we will offhand attack. Alright, they might go down next turn, which will be excellent. Alright, Astarion is blinded. Stuff going on downstairs. Oh. Didn't we just get Shadowheart back up? I swear I just got Shadowheart back up. There's a 13 bludgeon slam on Shadowheart. Alright, maybe the corpses are more of a problem than I first imagined. Especially because if she fails one more death save, or if either of these 2 zombies attack her again, she will die. And if Shadowheart goes down, we cannot revive her, because she's the only person capable of casting Revivify. Yeah, I understand. Yes, I understand. Inventory. Big potion. Who's next? Shadowheart, do you gain a bonus action? You do. Problem is, every time I take a potion or a healing spell, they hit me just hard enough to get me down again. What was that? Oh boy, it's all happening. Right, this guy is looking pretty bad. You know what? We've been holding on to this thing for a long time. How do I use it as a weapon? Explodes and deals 3d6 fire damage to nearby enemy. On a successful save, character still takes half damage. Explosive damage is packed tight with smoke powder. Throw. Is it because I'm not very strong? I can only throw it like 8 feet? Because that seems like a really easy way to get myself killed fast. Alright. What else have we got? Nothing that fills me with hope. Are they surrounded by blood? They're not. Welp. Oh, of course, I'm blinded. I definitely shouldn't have done that. Please let Shadowheart get a turn. And Gale is down. Oh man. Maybe the zombies were the thing I should have been focusing on the whole time.
Take you.
Oh, how do I not have AoE for this? Shadowheart. We need safe AoE spells really, really badly. So that's our bonus action spent. We can either get Gale up, who can then consume a potion, or we can try and attack some of these things, and it all just seems very terrible right now. Who has what's-his-face's blowhorn? You know what I'm talking about. It's here somewhere. Gale has it. Let's get Gale up. Alright, I don't know what's going to happen, but tell you what, we've been going 32 minutes. I'm going to leave you on a cliffhanger, and join me next time where we're going to sound this alarm and see what on earth happens. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please hope that I don't get a TPK anytime soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.